So take me through a typical day for Tia.
Like in the ring, in
and out.
Ooh. Nobody ever asked me that. Okay, so 9. Okay, we'll do a typical day. 7 a.m. my alarm go off. And then I say I got a Google Mini at the house. So I say, hey Google, play some meditation music. So that's like my eyes may still be closed, but it's activating my mind. So meditation go on from 7 a.m. to 7:30. 7:30 my other alarm go off, and then I write my prayers down or my affirmations. I write that down. Then I get up and I see if my mama want to walk Legend. Legend, that's my son. Even he's my support service animal, but that's really my best friend. I see my mama walking Legend. If she don't walk Legend, I'm walking Legend. So me and him gonna have his daily walks. I'm getting him prepped up because he gonna start running with me. He a little out of shape right now, but it's okay. We working on it. Then after that, I eat my own oatmeal. I need to be eating moringa. I mean, not moringa. What is it called, Coach? What you tell me? Farina. We ain't got the money yet to get that, but it's coming though. Don't worry. But I have my oatmeal. I take my ginger shots, my turmeric shot, my beet shots. I make everything together. I take all my shots, and I have, Coach got me on some Don Qua. That's right. Don Qua. It helps for your menstrual cycles, ladies. I'm put y'all on it. It's called Don Qua. So that's pretty good. He had me doing that and had me on some moringa. What's that moringa good for? Yeah, I'll be on some moringa too. Anything Coach tell me that's gonna be good for my body, oh, best believe I done got it, because it be helping me for real. So I take that, then I'm on the way in the gym. We in here from 9, for the most part it's 9 to 1. So lately, this past couple of 2 weeks, from 9 to 10, it's like me warming up and getting loose, getting ready for him. But, and then from 10 to 12, I do whatever Coach say. And then after that, from 12 to 1, I'm really like doing a little cool down, because usually I have to go to work at 4:30. Well, I mean at 4, I gotta be at work at 4 o'clock, so from 4 to 9:30, and then I'm back home. So my days be pretty hectic, but not really. As long as they organized and I know what I got going on, it's pretty smooth. But
so organization is what keeps you able to manage everything.
Yes, it gotta be organized. I can't be all over the place. It gotta be organized. I be going through it. Coach be like, Tia, calm down. That's your problem, calm down. I just be like, I just ain't had no time to do nothing. But other than that, that's how it be for real.
And so where do you work at?
I work at, shout out to my folks at Pop Shelf in McDonald's. I do, yep. Well, my background is from retail too. So I used to be assistant manager at Walmart, and then I was on the road being a project manager, but I let that go because I want to be a full-time boxer. So I came home and I was like, I just need something to pay for my Jeep. And then my friend, who I used to be her boss, she's a store manager at Pop Shelf. Shout out to Keely. And I told her, like, I just need a job. I just need to do something part-time just to pay the bills. She was like, all right, I got you. And they know, they be like, good luck on your boxing. Like, they support me boxing. You know what I'm saying? So I love them. I tell them, they be like, we can't come to your fight. I'm like, y'all gotta work. It's okay. I'm like, y'all doing what y'all supposed to do is like helping me. You know what I'm saying? Giving me the days off when we have short notice, because we just found out we was about to fight a couple of days ago on the 28th. And you know what I'm saying, they work with my schedule. So I'm over here like, can you take me out the schedule because we leaving on 27? They was like, okay, no problem. You know what I'm saying? So it takes a lot of support, but I love them. My Pop Shelf, they bigger than they know. They're my folks right there though.
Yeah, it most definitely sounds like you have a very solid foundation in and outside of the ring. So, you know, I the sky's the limit for you. You just got to keep it up, keep doing what you're doing. So take me a little bit about what Coach Musa means to you.
It's my dog right here. He don't know it, but I tell him all the time, I say, you just an older version of my daddy. I like, my daddy sound just like you. He hard. Coach be saying all the time, some people be thinking I'm mean and stuff like that. I be like, hell no, them niggas just soft. I said, they just soft. You are not mean at all. You come off firm. You mean what you say what you mean. You don't sugarcoat nothing. And that's what's wrong with the world. They scared of that. They be lying to these folks. That's why me and him connected like this, because it's just like, I trust you because you're not going to lie to me. You know what I'm saying? And I don't do well with liars. And I'm over here like, but I tell Coach, I be like, Coach, I love you for real. Like, you don't even know it, but I love you. I be telling him, like, today, I got mad when I was in the Josue. I said, you know I'm going to be a world champion. I said, that's your problem. I said, that's your problem. You ain't never dealt with no women before. He always say he ain't want to deal with no girls. I said, that's why you ain't never had you one. But now he done found me, so he done looked up. I tell him all the time I'm his favorite student. Ain't that right? He ain't gonna say it right now. He probably not.
Nah,
but
Coach had a lot of great things to say about you. You know, I knew about you way before you hit the scene. You know, Coach, I came through. What was that? Last year maybe. And I did an interview with Coach and Money Powell, the great Money Powell, excuse me. And the coach told me all about you. He said, you know, be on the lookout. I got somebody coming. I got a female fighter on me, right? You know what I mean? And he was just telling me everything about what he planned on doing with you. And I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna see. And long and behold, I was able to referee your first fight. And now I see you here on the scene and looking at everything that you're accomplishing. You know, at the end of the day, like you say, he's firm and he mean what he say and he say what he mean.
Yeah. And I'm like that too. That's why I say I'm over here like, I'm like, Coach, why they don't come to you? Why they be coming to me? Because Coach way nicer than me. I be like, people like, I'm like, bro, I ain't nice for real. I'm just playing. I'm nice sometimes, but you gotta catch me in it. I'm still learning this boxing stuff, so when people be asking me boxing, I'm like, I don't know, ask Coach. But people be scared of Coach, and I be like, Coach cool as hell. Like, no, I talk to him. I'm a dog right there.
Yeah, no, most definitely, man. Coach is a good person. Coach, a great person, not even a good person. Go ahead.
Nah, it's crazy that you say some good things, because everybody say, he be talking highly of you. I be like, Coach ain't saying that shit. I mean, Coach ain't saying that shit. I'm like, he ain't never told me this. I be going through it. I be going through it over here. I'm like, nah. But I know he mean well. He be happy about me.
Yeah, no, he did. He had some good things to say. He definitely, you know, and he's building his stable properly. Yeah. You know what I mean? He got some great fighters from Money Powell, great Money Powell, Marcus to you, Samir, Smooth. So, you know, y'all got a great team going here. Musa's Academy. Oh yeah, them my brothers. That was say they gonna make sure I'm right for these nationals. So who is your hardest sparring partner out of the gym?
Josue. Yeah, that's my secret weapon, my yellow jacket. Sometimes he be hitting me, he be saying, like today, I'm gonna give you before you came here, that's why I'm over here like, Chris, come on, my body winding down now, it's time to go. He hit me hard towards the end. He said, oh, I'm sorry. I said, no, come on. Like, no, it's okay. I'm all right. Like, sometimes they be too nervous to hit me, but he getting better with, you know what I'm saying? He getting better. Bring it. Josue and Q be hitting me too. Q hit me on my body. Josue be hitting my body and my face. But I be taking it. No, but I mean, it's good. But Josue, for sure. My yellow jacket. Oh, yeah. And
so what does Josue present to you in there to be your kryptonite, your yellow jacket?
He real physical, and he don't never get tired. He always keep coming. And I just be like, I just got to get like Josue. I tell Coach, I say, listen, when I be able to beat Josue ass, ain't nobody going to beat my ass. I say that's my goal. When I be able to beat Josue ass, ain't nobody going to be able to beat my ass. Because Coach be like, all the girls you're going to be fighting me about Josue size. So when he say that, in my mind, I just be like, okay, the goal is to beat up Josue. When I beat up Josue, I can beat up anybody. That's what I think. That's it. So it's just like every time we in there, people be like getting excited for my fights. I be like, hell no, the real fight in practice. I be like, no, today was a battle. And I'm over here like, Coach, like you did pretty good. And I, you know, in my mind, I was like, I did feel like I did pretty good too. I can't wait to watch the video because I recorded all my sparring. So I'm excited to watch that. And we did 30 minutes non-stop. And I was talking sugar, honey, iced tea.
Sugar, honey, iced tea?
Yes. But I don't be talking junk the Josue. I be talking junk the Coach.
And what Coach be saying?
What he say? Hold on. Get on her, Josue. She talking shit. Get on her. Stay on her ass. That's what he say. Get on her, Josue. I said, nah, come on up in here. I beat your ass too. I told him.
Nah, Coach got the moves.
I know he do. I wish I would have know, because he would have jumped up in there. I'm already knowing. That's why I tell Coach. I said, Coach, you got to get that right. We got a lot of ass to beat. We got a lot of ass to beat.
Coach, he'll fold somebody up now.
Huh?
I said, Coach, he'll fold somebody up.
I know. I see them boys be testing him. I said, they lucky. They lucky. They be testing him now because they got a little older. I said, they lucky I ain't no nigga because I chin check all of them. Ain't that right, Coach? Coach, no. I don't play by them. I don't play by Coach. I don't play by Coach. I don't play by Coach.
Well, now that's amazing to see. So give me a message to your supporters. So what do you want the fans to know about you?
We're gonna make them some believers. We're gonna make them some believers. Like, yeah, like I feel like the ones that know me know I'm gonna do this. You know what I'm saying? That know from my basketball background, know that whatever I set my mind to, I'm gonna do it. But people don't know me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, the first time y'all meet me, like what I'm doing, like how y'all be saying, like, y'all be saying, I did something big, or you know what I'm saying, you don't know how big the Nationals was or something like that. You said that. And I'm over here like, it's a part of the plan. You know what I'm saying? Like me and Coach. I'm sorry. Yeah, Coach be saying, no, I forgot what I was saying. I'm sorry.
So you were saying how you hear from the people and the fans, everything you accomplish in it.
Yeah, that's what they be saying for boxing. Like for the boxers, I be saying, like I told you, I don't consider myself a boxer. I just consider myself the greatest athlete in the world. So it's just like, in boxing world, they think like that's a big thing for what I did in the Nationals. You know what I'm saying? And to me, it's like, it was another Monday. It's a part of the plan. Like, me and Coach got a plan. You know what I'm saying? We just taking steps and steps and steps, and that was a part of the plan. Honestly, I didn't think Coach, because he did tell me before I started my first fight, he was like, T, I ain't gonna be surprised if you swoop through all these girls. And I'm like, man, but now it's starting to happen. He was like, I see, when you have, this is what he said. He was like, when it start happening, you're gonna come to me and be like, Coach, you see what I did? You see what I did? And he be like, I already know. I already knew it. So it's not shocking to him. It's not really, it was a little shocking to me, but it's not shocking to me no more because he said that. And you know what I'm saying? It was like, I didn't doubt what he said, but it's like, I just been in here with boys. You know what I'm saying? So I never had no girls to spar. So it's just like, how are you telling me I'm gonna do so well with girls and I never fought no girl. I just been fighting the boys and I be getting my ass weak. So it was more so me seeing or believing that I could do it. So it was just like after I did it, I was just like, oh yeah. Now I understand. Cause like I said, Coach be like, you're still in the incubator. Cause he be talking about how like boxing, yeah, I don't really know nothing. You know, so it's like, he be saying I'm in the incubator, but now it's like stuff is happening. So it's like, okay, it's better. I understand. I seen it. I always trust the process, but I ain't think it was gonna be this fast.
Believing.
Yeah, I'm just believing it. And that's why I want everybody to just believe it. We gonna make them some believers.
I typically have a saying, you know, if you put the work in, the universe is gonna reward you in ways that man can't describe. Yeah. And I feel like that's what's happening to you right now. You know, you put the work in, you were dedicated, and now that you here to fight and everything is happening for you that you didn't even probably expect or even expect to happen. You know what I mean? So just keep putting that work in and the universe is going to continue to reward you. But you know what's next for you, right?
What?
Soon ain't nobody going to fight you.
That's what he said. But that's why we traveling. That's what he said. Ain't nobody going to fight you. Because when he came back from Nationals, he was like, T, you done made a name for yourself. I said, why you say that? Well, no, I didn't even say why you said that. I just said, okay, or something like that. All right. And then, excuse me. And then he was like, you know they ain't gonna want to fight you. Oh, I'm gonna give you an example. So I was trying to have a fight on the 7th here in Georgia. And then it was gonna be the girl I fought, Michaela. I think that's the girl I fought my first fight. And then they canceled the fight. I was gonna fight her again. I guess they matched her up to fight me. And it was a text message that came out. Whoever like was matchmaker or something, they was like, the match is canceled because Michaela team didn't want it to happen or something like that. So I was like, dang, Coach ain't lying. Like, they don't want to fight me. You know what I'm saying? She don't want to fight me again, but I don't know how that goes. Like, well, I knew it. Coach always say it's not a lot of female fighters, period, and it's definitely not none in Georgia. So he always told me we had to travel. So I wasn't disappointed, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't disappointed that I didn't get the fight on the 7th, but I was more so like, damn, you told me, the girl said, she said, what'd she say after I fought? She said, oh, you got down today after the fight. She was like, you got down today? So I'm over here like, I took it as like, maybe you want a rematch, you know what I'm saying? And I'm over here like, got down today? Baby girl, that was just my first fight. I'm gonna tell your ass something. That's how we was. I'm like, I'm gonna tell your ass something the next time, because I was nervous. It was like a lot going on. So, but now it's like, I'm feeling better. Like I got fought 4 fights now. I feel like a little bit more confident, just a little bit.
Got you confident, just a little bit. Not too much, just a little bit now. But it's not like I get a little feel for it. So now it's like, okay, I'm a little relaxed. Now I know what to expect, because I didn't know what to expect. The first time I ever got my hands like professionally wrapped was my first fight. Like everything happened, that was first. That was number one. Like everything happened. Anytime I got a prep talk, that was the first time. And I was just like, coach was massaging my arms and stretching me. I'm over here like, oh, you rubbing on me? I like this. I can get used to this. So it was real cool. I was loving it. I said, oh yeah, I think I'm enjoying boxing. Yeah, no, that's gonna happen a lot in the corner. You know, you keep you relaxed. You know
well, yeah, then they had put the ice on my neck. I was just like, oh, that felt so good, but it calmed me down. I ain't never know what ice do, but it calmed me down. It kept me relaxed. I was like, yeah, we need some ice. Every time now, I'm like, what the ice at? But when I went to the Nationals, we didn't make it past the first round, so I didn't get to get no ice. Because they had no way.
That's amazing. And you know, to touch back on that in your early career, you know, like I say, that's a huge accomplishment. You know what I mean? Like it really means something to say I'm a national champion, and you did it within under 5 fights. You know what I mean? That's amazing.
No, okay. So when I knew it was real, it's like when we went to the Nationals. We knew that we was getting ready to fight in the Nationals. The goal is to get ready to fight in the Nationals in December, what we going to. So they said I had to have like 6 fights, right? 5 or 6 fights, coach? Yeah. 5 or 6 fights to qualify or to be able to register to even go to the Nationals. I had to have 6 fights. So after my fight, like a week later, they sent me an invitation to come to the fight. I was like, oh shit, hell yeah. I'm like, coach, look at this. I said, do that mean like we can go? He was like, yeah. I was like, okay, that's when it finally hit. Like, all right, Tia, you might have did something, because they inviting you to come, and then coach talking about like, this the biggest Nationals in the world type thing, bigger than Golden Glove. That's why I was like, only thing I knew about, I was like, I want to do a Golden Glove. He was like, this bigger than Golden Glove, Tia. This big time. I'm like, all right. And my mom like, all right. But now I'm getting ready. We get ready.
You're not lying. It is big time. You know what I mean? And I see you winning that Nationals, Golden Gloves, silver gloves.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, but I think it's gonna end. Like, we only doing this amateur stuff for a short time. We're doing it for a experience, getting a lot of experience. So my goal is I want to have like 10 fights before we go to the Nationals in December. So we hoping and praying. We praying that everything's going to work out and we be able to have 10. I want to walk into Nationals 10-0. So that's my goal. That's the goal. And that's what we going to be at. We taking it one step at a time, one round at a time. I mean, one bout at a time. I used to say one fight at a time, but now I'm getting my IQ getting a little better, so I can say one bout at a time.
Most definitely. And I mean, it's gonna happen. You'll be there. So, like you said, you don't. So, how long do you plan to stick around in the amateurs?
Coach said after we win the Nationals, I'm gonna be part of the Olympic team or something, and then he want me to travel with them. And I told him he coming, but he ain't got to worry about that. But he coming, because I don't know how he think I'm leaving without him. But anyway, we talk about that later. And then I don't know. We haven't talked about after that. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. We just focus on our goal. You know what I'm saying? Our goal. So goal is to keep fighting, and we'll talk about that when it comes. We don't know what's next or how long I'm gonna be doing it, but you know, God willing, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep it riding. But the ultimate goal is to go pro. We're gonna go pro. We're going pro. But as of right now, only thing we focus on is September 28th. You know what I'm saying? And the ultimate goal is the Nationals December 14th through the 21st. But right now, I only have 4 fights, so we're trying to get 6 more fights before December. That's the goal.
And tell the people what weight you fight at, and you know how to reach out to you if they want.
139, between 139 and 143, right, Coach? 139, 143. If it's a 1 day, we can do that 135. Ain't that right, Coach? We could do it if it's only 1 day. The light went out. Is that okay? Your light went out. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, we could do it only if it's 1 day. Tournament, we can't do no 135. Oh hell no, I'm not getting that small. I'm not getting that small. How to reach me? I can't get my Instagram. Oh, my Instagram. The Hood Unicorn. DA_HOOD_unicorn. UNICORN. I'm like, that's spelled right. But yeah, that's my Instagram.
That's amazing. So once again, you know, I look forward to seeing you out there. I'm definitely gonna be following your journey. This is the first of many interviews you're gonna do with Overhand Entertainment. And
thank you for having me.
I thank you for doing this interview with me.
You know you're my first, so when I have another one, or when we go to another level, you know I'm calling you because you're the first one to do it. So I'm be like, Chris gotta have the interview first.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so
sure.
I'm gonna have Chris gotta have the interview.
I'm gonna be offended if you don't.
No. I'm gonna let you know right now. We might take your ass on the road, so you better be ready.
Let's do it.